Greetings, Earthlings, human beings of Earth. My name is frankieNEP2UNES, aka DJ F-Tunes, aka Francisco Fabian Marroquin Villalobos, aka, and you're tuning in to the Freestyle Fridays live stream with your boy frankieNEP2UNES. So this live stream is a really random live stream. There's no particular direction that I am trying to go with at the moment. This one is really just for me to express how I'm feeling, I guess, what's on my mind, talk about different topics, whatever does cross my mind. I do want to make an emphasis on perhaps mental health, how to take care of oneself, what works for you, what doesn't work for you. And it's not for me to tell you what is the right way to do certain things or what is wrong. It's really just to share ideas and talk about myself. Also, maybe just a little bit of mixing, some DJing. I could do some tutorials, or I'm also gonna be writing some stuff, just trying to actually freestyle. I am by no means a rapper or anything like that, but that is a skill that I do want to develop, just to be able to say that hey, I can actually do these things. So I guess maybe the theme for this Freestyle Fridays is that it's really random, but its focuses on self improvement. What can we do to really improve on ourselves and focus on ourselves? I feel that oftentimes we let all these external factors really dictate the pace of our lives and how we feel and what we do. And one thing that I think is very important that I have been focusing on lately is that just because you feel a certain way doesn't mean that you have to act a certain way. I've really been looking inside of myself to try and see what can I do in order to change what I can control, and what can I change about my perspective about the things that I cannot control. For example, the other day, I woke up thinking about things that I guess hurt me in the past, or that I maybe somewhat resent. I woke up feeling pretty bitter about these experiences that I had. And obviously, that's not a really good way to start your day. So I noticed it affected me. I noticed it affected my behavior, my mood throughout the whole day, right? But what I decided to focus on then was, okay, what can I do here now to really help myself get out of this hole? Instead of trying to dig deeper as a means of trying to escape this hole, what can I do to climb out of this hole? What do I have at my disposal? What are my tools? What is around me? What's the environment like? Things like that. And really try to shift my perspective to a more positive one, such as really being grateful for what is working out, and at the same time being grateful for what didn't work out, because sometimes those can be blessings in disguise. The reason I woke up bitter was because I realized that I was comparing myself to this other person. This person was doing things that I wanted to do, but unfortunately, circumstances, it didn't happen. Hasn't happened. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. But I started focusing on the other person, on these external factors, rather than focusing on the inside and asking myself, okay, why is this bugging me? Why do I feel resentment towards that particular person or that particular event? And once I started asking myself these questions, it's not an easy task. It's pretty difficult because you really have to confront yourself. You really have to be honest with yourself. And human nature, we lie. We we lie every day of our lives. I don't recall if it was a study or where I heard it. It might have been one of those just pop psych theories, or a psychobabble. But essentially, it was something that along the lines that human beings lie maybe like on average 15 times a day. And I don't think it's necessarily always a bad thing, because within that, it also incorporates these ideas that are called white lies, right? Where maybe we lie because we're trying to save face, or we lie because we don't want to hurt the other person's feelings, right? There's a lot of reasons why we would lie. I don't think it's inherently a bad thing, but it can get complicated, right? It's one of those slippery slope type of situations. Um, I remember a long time ago, a couple of years ago, I was asked what are some of my core values, and it was during an interview, and I said that my core values at the time, which I believed were my core values, I said something along the lines of trust, honesty, and love. And that's not to say that those are not core values anymore. I do value those. I value being able to be honest, being able to trust people, and being able to love. But I fell short of meeting that expectation or that level. And I didn't realize that until over time. Over time, I'm looking back at it now, I see that although I thought those were really my core values, I wasn't really meeting that level, that energy. I was trying, but I wasn't reaching it. And it was for many, many factors. Of course, a lot of them had to do with myself. Of course, there were also these external factors that played a part in that. And I really had to reevaluate what my core values are. And so what I did, what helped me a lot, was I wrote down, I started writing a lot. I started writing in a journal, just my random thoughts. It really started off just as a planner. I needed a planner because I had a lot going on with my job and just different things outside, and I figured maybe it would help. In the end, I kind of sucked at it, but I'm good with it now because it took me. It was a skill that I needed to practice. But when I first started, that's how I began. It was just a planner, and occasionally in this planner, I would write down some thoughts, just jot down very briefly whatever was crossing my mind. And over time, I started developing that and really focusing in and trying to write down what my thoughts were. And something that really helped me to reevaluate my life was just writing down in a span of 5 minutes what all of my core values were, or not necessarily my core values, but values that I thought were important to me. Right? So 5 minutes, I just kept writing whatever came to mind. What values do I want to focus on? What stands out to me? What is important? And I came up with a list of maybe, I want to say it was like 25 to 30 different values, like friendship, honesty, of course, love and trust, and all of those were still on the list. And I had a decent number of these values on this list. And so the next step was, okay, these are all things that I think are important. Now I have to find out, what do I want to prioritize? What is going to be most important to me? Or what stands out as most important to me at this particular moment in space and time that I feel are going to help me to realize myself and put myself on the path that I want to be on. And so it took me a lot of rough drafts, a lot of rewriting and reanalyzing and reprioritizing as to why I find these values important or not. And I'm actually not going to share those values with you guys. And it's not because it's like a secret. They're not bad or anything like that. But I decided that those core values that I happen to finally just zone in on, those are just for me, right? It's nothing personal. It's not that I don't want other people. Well, I guess in a sense it is. I don't want people knowing what these core values are. Not that they're bad or anything. I'm not saying I'm like, thinking of being evil or a villain or anything like that. But they're very personal to me, right? So that's my boundary, right? That's something that is one of the values that actually came up. It's not one of the three top values, but it was. I think it was definitely in the top 10. Might have been top 5. I don't recall. I'd have to check my list again. But boundaries was one of those, and I realized I really didn't have many boundaries beforehand. Just, I just didn't. Anyone could ask me a question, and I would tell them. I would give them the answer. And I think that kind of stemmed from maybe some type of immaturity or naivety, whatever you want to call it. I've always kind of just been this type of person or had that type of behavior. And so over time, I have rewired my perspectives and my thinking so that my actions can align with what my core values are. And they don't have to just be three. That's just what I came to the conclusion, that I have these three that are like above all the rest. Numbers 4 and 5 were getting close to those top three, but I decided that those would be kind of secondary, right? Like setting boundaries. I think that was maybe number 6 now that I recall. But essentially, that is something that really has helped me before, since, and I practice that as a mantra. Those are the first 3 things that I try to remind myself of every day that I wake up. So, as soon as I wake up, first thing that I do is I hydrate. I drink water. That's very, very important. Our bodies are like 70% or however much percent water. So, I think it's important that we hydrate, right? Drink water, ladies and gentlemen. I can't stress that enough. So many people are chronically dehydrated. It's crazy. Drink water, and you'll notice how much of an effect it really does have on the rest of your day. So that's what I do. I wake up, I drink water as soon as I'm up. Next thing I do while I'm in my bed, I take the first 5 minutes or so to just take a couple of deep breaths and remind myself of this mantra that I have, my 3 core values. That way, I kind of already start on that path. And of course, it's much more difficult some days than others. Most days it's pretty easy, but like I mentioned, yesterday or the day before when I woke up, I was just not feeling myself, right? I was kind of misaligned, and I feel a lot of that was because I was just so focused on the negatives. I made the choice to focus on that negative instead of refocusing myself on the positive or what I'm grateful for, right? So that's something that I think maybe can help others. Hopefully it can. Hopefully it does. If you ever get the chance, definitely write down some of your core values. What are they? What do you think they are? Analyze them, prioritize them, and then see if they actually make sense to you. Do they actually match where you want to go? Do your actions and your values actually correspond with one another? Or are they conflicting? It's not necessarily a good or a bad thing, but it gives you a sense of, okay, maybe I have to reprioritize some things in my life, and that's okay. You're figuring out what does work for you and what doesn't. So just a little bit of my perspectives, my insights on that. All right, let's play some music. Part of the reason why I decided to make this stream a little bit more just random is because of all of the copyright stuff with music and such. It makes it difficult as a DJ, especially to be streaming. Um, just I think it's kind of unfortunate. Like all this music, I source from Beatport and iTunes. I have my SoundCloud Pro where I can look up stuff that's on SoundCloud. Right, it's a paid subscription. I'm paying my dues to these artists, these labels, but it is what it is. I guess like the labels are obviously always going to be looking out for themselves. Sure, they look out for artists, but I feel like they will always just look out for themselves first. and foremost. They are a business after all, so it's nothing personal. That's how businesses run. So I do understand on that one, but hopefully Twitch, I think, is releasing a an app called Soundtrack, where they will be releasing music that's free from all this copyright, or not necessarily free from the copyright, but that is allowed to be played on the platform for Twitch. So hopefully that will be released soon, so that I may abide by those specific rules. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna be a rebel because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. They can strike me down. It's fine. I'm just gonna make another channel. Um, you know, some people might feel strongly about that. I don't know. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I'm just trying to do things my own way. And you can agree with it or disagree with it. That's fine. That's up to you. That's your choice. It's your prerogative. It is not my job to try and convince you otherwise. It is not my job to try and change your mind. The choice to change your mind is yours and yours alone. Only you can make the choice. And remember, you always have a choice, no matter what anyone says. I would say 99.99% of the time, you have the choice. You make the choice. You are in control of your actions. And your actions dictate your outcomes, your consequences. Those consequences can be good or not. It just depends. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do here. I have a couple of lists. I have a lot of playlists actually on my Spotify. I have Spotify Premium. So, see, yet another program system where I pay for a subscription, right, to be able to play this music and all that stuff, and it's still like, it's not enough. But whatever, it is what it is. We do what we can. Let's see, what do we want to play first? It's a good song I've been really into. Okay, I know this one. Let's see if we can find it on SoundCloud. There it is, see? Look. Bam. We found it. Yeah, this one's been really cool. Maybe we can find another song to go with it. $95 BPM, okay. What do I have in that range? Yeah, quite a few songs actually. 11A, so I don't know the actual conversions. Right now it's set on the Camelot wheel, so it goes from 1A till up to 11, or I'm sorry, 12A, 12B rather. There's an A and a B for each number, and it's from 1 through 12. So it's like a clock, and each number corresponds to a different key, like A sharp, B flat, whatever it might be. I don't know the actual conversions. Like, I don't know what 11A is, but I know that 11A pairs well on the Camelot wheel with either a 10 itself, 11, or a 12. And it could be A or B for 10, 11, or 12. On the flip side, you can go plus or minus 6. So 11 minus 6, because if you go plus, that would be 17, but there's no 17 on the Camelot wheel. That would just be the number 5. Then you can play 5A or B, 4A or B, or 6A or B, and those might actually be good. So really the best matches here would be for me to play either an 11A song or a 5A song. Those two would pair up decently well. You could also do 10 or 12 or even 4 and 6. However, those might not be as in tune, but still can be passable. So I have an 11A here, for example. Let's try. Okay, there's 5A. I don't know how well this will pair. I've never played these two before. So let's say I start this one right here, right? Let's rewind this. So we're gonna let this go. Let's see how that sounds. Alright, so it's 11A versus 5A. See? Look at that. Damn. That actually sounds pretty good. Right? So that's that right there. That's the mashup. So if you're using Serato or any other program, you can change the values from Camelot wheel to the actual keys. I just leave it at the Camelot wheel just because I wanted to learn that, the Camelot wheel. My next step would be to actually learn what the conversions are and be sure of like, oh, okay, 11A equals A sharp. I don't know if it does or not, but that's my next level in terms of music theory. So a little music theory for those of you who maybe want to become a DJ. Keep that in mind. So 5A, that sounds alright. So we have choices here. If I wanted to put a third song, again, I could go with 10, 11, or 12, or 4, 5, or 6. Let's try a 4. Let's see how that one picks up. Make sure you beat match and make sure you get the BPMs correct. What the hell? Oh, that's right. This one is kind of glitched. It's not the whole song, but see. All right, 4, 11A, doing all right. Have some booty ass version of Fucking Problem. Let's delete that one. Never play that version ever again. Alright, let's check into the song on my Spotify. What other song have I been really about lately? Oh, this is a good one. This is a bit of a throwback. It's one of my essentials. We have some Tiesto. It's downloading. This is one of my essentials. I should really make an essentials mix. I think that would be pretty cool. I think people might enjoy that one. Just some of my essential EDM or just whatever type of music. Things that I like to go back to. Alright, so this one. Oh wow, it's pretty fast. It's 135 BPM. I guess it's to be expected. It is trance. But this song in particular, I really like. Not just because of the beat, but also because of its lyrics. Essentially, as the title implies, it says to just be yourself. And in a world where we are constantly bombarded by different ideas and perspectives that say what is attractive, what is not attractive, what is good, what is not, in the age of social media, there's a lot of comparison. We compare ourselves with everyone else's highlights. Social media, that's what it is. It's a highlight reel. And that is something that maybe sometimes we take for granted or forget or don't even realize or acknowledge. More often than not, people, when they post stuff up on the internet, it's just the highlights, right? We don't get to see all the murky behind the scenes crap, the shit hitting the fan highlights, things like that. Like we don't get to see that because people don't want to post that. People want to feel good about themselves. They want to highlight the positives and such, right? And that's what social media is for. And it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying, hey, don't post your achievements and your wins. And that's not to say that I think people should openly be posting their failures as well, though that can and may be an outlet for some. Go with what works for you. But just remember, social media is not the end all be all of what is right or wrong. Use your own perspective on that, right? And so listen to these lyrics. So just because you run away to different places doesn't mean that you can really escape your own emotions. Your emotions are inside of you. They're going to follow you wherever you go. So don't try to run away from your emotions. It can be painful to experience your emotions because not all emotions are joy and comfortable. Sometimes we do have to experience pain, and for me, pain, as obviously as painful as it might be, it is something that lets us know we are alive. Right? If you feel pain, you're alive. You are a human being, and it's okay to acknowledge that you are in pain. Whatever that emotional pain might be, it's natural. It's normal, and I think a good way of really getting through that pain is by embracing it, right? Embracing your emotions and digging deep and really seeing where is this pain rooted from, where is it actually originating from, and maybe you can start coming up with some answers for yourself. And obviously it takes a lot of self-discipline, takes a lot of time, takes a lot of courage. And I'm not telling you to rush into it or anything like that. Take your time. Be compassionate for yourself. Remember, guys, the universe is never in a rush, and we are all part of the universe. Everything has its timing, and when you feel that it's right, when you decide that it's the right time, then that's the right time. So that's just my opinion. Little transition there, if I do say so myself. I'll raise the volume up for you guys. If you guys have any requests for music, please let me know. I'll look it up, and if I have it, I'll definitely put it on there. Or if you guys want to join my Discord, I did put my link in the description, so you guys can feel free to join. I would love to hear from you guys in terms of everything that I've been talking about. Maybe you guys agree, or maybe you disagree. And if you do, either way, if you agree or disagree, I would very much love to hear your input. So if you guys do have the chance and want to hop on the Discord, please be my guest. Oh, we got that techno vibe. Let's try this. Oh snap.
Call me on my cell phone.
Hotline bling, y'all. Oh.
And I know when that hotline bling, that can only mean one thing. I know when that hotline bling,
girl,
that can only mean one thing. Ever since I left the city, you got a reputation for yourself now.
Ow.
Everybody knows and I feel left out. Girl, you got me down, you got me stressed out. Cause ever since I left the city, you started wearing less and going out more. Glasses of champagne out on the dance floor. Hanging with some girls I never seen before.
I can relate, Drake. I can relate.
You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. I know when that hotline blink, that can only mean one thing. I know when that hotline blink, that can only mean one thing. Ever since I left the city, you and me, we just don't get along. You make me feel like I did you wrong. Going places where you don't belong. Ever since I left the city, you got exactly what you asked for. Running out of pages in your passport. Hanging with some girls I've never seen before.
See if this one works here.
You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. And I know when that hotline blink, it can only mean one thing. I know when that hotline blink, that can only mean one thing. These days, all I do is wonder if you're bending over backwards for someone else. Wonder if you're rolling up a backwards for someone else. Doing things I taught you getting nasty for someone else.
Damn.
You don't need no one else. You don't need nobody else. No. Why you never alone? Why you always touch and roll?
Right.
Used to always stay at home, be a good girl. You was in the zone.
No.
Yeah, you should just be yourself. Right now you're someone else. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night
That's
when
great.
you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. And I know when that hotline blink, it can only mean one thing. I know when that hotline blink, that can only mean one thing. Ever since I left the city.
That last song is from my wifey. She's out there. If you're listening.
Look at me now. Dreams roll me to
Can you guys feel it? I'm kind of being a sad boy. Just kidding. I'm not.
Look at me now. Look at me now. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah.
I'm just reminiscing, thinking about my
Ooh yeah,
past.
ooh yeah, ooh yeah.
Even the bad stuff.
Ooh yeah.
'Cause if it weren't for all the good and the bad, I wouldn't be who I am right now. I wouldn't be right here at this very moment.
Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. I usually love sleeping all alone. This time around, bring a friend with you. But we ain't really gonna sleep at all. You ain't gonna catch me with them sneak pictures. In my city, I'm a young god. That pussy kill be so vicious. My God, white, he in my pocket. You get me redder than the devil till I go. Now she asked me if I do this every day. I said often. That's how many times she rode the wave. Not so often. Bitches down to do it either way. Often, baby, I can make that pussy rain. Often, often, often. Girl, I do this often. Make that pussy poppin'. Do it how I want it. Often, often. Girl, I do this often. the G-Class gray matic. I come around, she leave that nigga like he ain't matter. That girl been drinking all day, need a change bladder. She just happy that the crew back in town. She about to go downtown for a whole hour. If I had her, you can have her, man, it don't matter. I'm never sour, I'm just smoking something much louder. She asked me if I do this every day, I said often. That's how many times she rode the wave, not so often. Bitches down to do it either way, often. Baby, I can make that pussy rain, often, often, often. Girl, I do this often, make that pussy poppin', do it how I want it, often, often. Girl, I do this often, make that pussy poppin', do it how I want it, often. Ooh, the sun's rising up, the night's almost done, the night's almost done. But I see your eyes, you wanna go again. Girl, I'll go again.
Damn.
Girl, I'll go again. She asked me if I do this every day, I said often. That's how many times she rode the wave, not so often. Bitches down to do it either way, often. Baby, I can make that pussy rain, often, often, often. Girl, I do this often, make that pussy poppin', do it how I want it, often, often. Girl, I do this often, make that pussy poppin', do it how I want it, often. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah.
Damn. I'm one smooth operator there. You guys are tuning in. This is the Freestyle Fridays live stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys will think about following me and sharing all my stuff and all the good stuff.
Acting like you're busy, baby, let me tell you, you're the worst I ever had.
I hope you guys are liking the music. Laundry money. Money found in the laundry. That's the best feeling. I didn't even know. I didn't even know I had that much money. That's all I have to my name, so I'm happy.
Eyebrow attitude really don't impress me. I know where you're coming from, see right through your game. Luxury overdose won't make you possess me. Baby, let me tell you, in the end, it's all the same. Don't think I'm crying, I'm trying to get you out of my heart. No need denying that you have been lying right from the start. I thought this love would take us to the heights of sensuality. But now I know that you're not even half the man you said you'd be.
know about you guys, but I love Banger Boys. Banger Boys are fucking dope. Getting hot in here. I wish I were like at a warehouse rave right now. Just dancing my motherfucking face off.
Back off, Caspian. If Gideon can't have you, no one can.
Let's switch it up here. You remember this song?
I've been drinking. I get filthy when that liquor get it to me. I've been thinking. Why can't I keep my fingers off it, baby? I want you. Nah, nah. Why can't I keep my fingers off it, baby? I want you. Nah, 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 nah. Baby, I want you. We woke up in the kitchen saying, how the hell did this shit happen? Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby. Drunk in love. We be all night, 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 all night, 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 all night, night, all night, all night, all night, 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 night. so fluorescent under these lights. Boy, I'm drinking. Walking in my life, set me living. I'm rubbing on the roof, rubbing it. You see it, call it ribbon. Boy, I'm drinking. Keep my brain right. I'm on the front, yeah, gangsta wife. Louis sheets, he sweat it out like wash rags. He wet out, boy, I'm drinking. I'm singing. On the mic to my boy's horse, then I fill the tub up halfway, then ride it with my surfboard. Surfboard, surfboard, graining on that wood, graining on that wood. I'm swerving on that, swerving on that big body, been serving all this, surfing all and it's good, good. We woke up in the kitchen saying, how the hell did this shit happen? Oh, baby. Drunk in love, we be on. Flashing lights, 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 flashing lights. We be all night.
Fun fact about Clarity. Wow, it's been like maybe 10 years now, but I couldn't listen to the song for a while because I got in a car accident one time. And this song was the one that was playing. And the funniest part is that there's a part where it says like something along the lines like we crash and burn in the song. And that's pretty much when I actually like got in a car accident. So, if you're curious about how that accident happened, I was on my way to work. It was kind of drizzling, and I was just minding my own business in my lane, going the speed limit, of abiding the law. And off in the distance, I see this car that's 2 lanes over, right? This person was in the lane that turns left. It's a turn left only lane. Right, those ones that split off when you get to the light and then turn left. He was in one of those lanes. I was not in the lane next to that one, but the one over, so 2 lanes away. I'm minding my own business. The light, turns green for him to turn left. The light is green for me to go forward. So I'm moving forward, and this guy just books it. I think he wanted me to hit him. Because the car straight up goes to my lane. There's no other cars coming. It's literally just me and this other person. So, as soon as I see him stop right in front of me, I swerve out of the way. Granted, it was slick because it had just been drizzling. I figured, okay, whatever. I'm just going to turn right onto the street so I can avoid this guy. Okay, so I start turning right. The light had just turned, the crosswalk had just turned on for this person to start walking. There was this lady on a bike. and she starts going, you know, because it's her turn to walk across the street. And so I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna hit this person. So I said, all right, let me swerve the other way. This is where I lost control of my car. I swerved the other way to avoid hitting this person. And then I try to counter steer. I try to regain momentum. I try to regain my control. But unfortunately, my tires were not the best. It was slick. And I ended up hitting the sidewalk on a little hill. And just bam, the whole front part of my car just got... It's pretty traumatizing. And the guy who stopped in front of me, that fucker just left. Didn't even stop. He just left. I saw him dash away. And I was like, dude, that's bullshit. Thankfully, some guy was there when the cops came. Some guy was there, and he was like, oh, I saw the whole thing. Oh, my God. I don't know how he did it, but he managed to swerve away from this one guy who just drove off, and he managed to swerve away from this lady who he almost killed, right? And then this fucking bitch comes over, the lady on the bike, and then she comes over and she's like, oh my God, I am so lucky to be alive. And I was like, in my head, you know, I was like, bitch, the fuck? The fuck you are? You're lucky, I'm lucky you're alive. Because if you would have died, if I would have killed you, that would have been it. You would have been dead. But me, my ass, I would have been going to jail. You know what I mean? I would have still been alive. I would have had to deal with the consequences. That shit would have sucked. So that's the story of me getting in a car accident. No casualties. Nobody got hurt. Except my car got totaled, which was pretty shitty. No, I didn't get totaled. Just the tires blew out. I had to buy some control arms. I was able to fix my car, but it was pretty costly. I like how I talked over the whole song. This is what I do. This is my Freestyle Fridays. I can do what I want. This is my stream. I'm in control here. This is my live show. Alright, had to open a window here because I'm making it steamy because I'm hot, you know? It is what it is.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcasting system. This is only a test. 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 This is only a test.
Hit it with a high and a low.
Shake down, now she's getting shook up. Used to wait in line, now I'm part of the lineup. Used to cut lines, now I get my line. Used to wanna fuck up, now you wanna fuck with me.
Yo, get with a high and a low.
Now she's getting shook. Used to wait in line, now I'm part of the lineup. Used to cut lines, now I get my lines cut. Used to wanna fuck us up, now
Yo,
you
get
wanna
with a
fuck
high
with
and a
us.
low.
Now she's getting shook. Used to wait in line, now I'm part of the lineup. Used to cut lines, now I get my lines cut. Used to wanna fuck us up, now
Yo,
you
get with
wanna
a high and a low.
now she's getting shook. Used to wait in line, now I'm part of the lineup. Used to cut lines, now I get my lines cut. Used to wanna fuck us up, now you wanna fuck with us.
Yo, get with a high and a low. Yo, 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 yo.
Being a DJ is easy. You just have to press buttons. As long as you press the right button at the right time, that's like half the work right there. I'm a button masher. That's what I do. I mash buttons and I twist knobs. That's what I do. That's what I do for a living. It's pretty rad, actually. It's a lot of fun.
それを試みた術師は真理の扉を開くことになる。それ相応の通行料を払っている。
You guys tell I like all this wobbly music.
remember most about that day. Cthulhu. Rising from the deep.
And that's a party song. I fucked up. Yep. I need a new laptop. The CPU on this thing is off the charts right now. It's like running at max capacity. It has a very difficult time running all of these programs because I have my DJ software open. I have my Streamlabs open. I have my Discord open. I do have Spotify open. I don't need that one open, but just checking the playlists that I have made. Let's see. Maybe I can come up with some lines or something for a song. But what song though? What to use as the inspiration, as the backdrop? Maybe something I've recorded. Kaiju's Turning Up. It's a mashup I did a while back. Well, I guess I should say I take a lot of They're very personal. I'll show you how to do that. Gotta stay higher. Not necessarily a song. Lyrics on it. Like vocals. Not quite sure. Oh, what's this? No Time Dance Floor. Oh, it's a mashup too. Yeah. Get to the bit. Damn. Some good shit. What about this one? Pull on the ground and scrub the floor. Pretty fire ass mashup. quite sure what the timing is here.
Kawaii mode activate.
Weird. The timings on those songs are definitely not aligning here.
Dropping the pressure. Dropping the pressure.
Yeah, that sounded weird. It's crazy. It's all over the place. frequency. Tell me what sign is so that I can get the best of it. Oh! So much for a freestyle. Just kidding, guys. Feel the bass. Feel the bass. that'll be it for tonight.